we now know the budget, at least the reported budget, of Disney's The Acolyte. And surprisingly, it didn't cost as much as most people thought, which I guess can be good or bad, depending on how you look at it. So reportedly, the budget of The Acolyte is about 20 to 25 million an episode, giving us roughly 180 million, maybe tops 200 million for the 8-episode first season. Now, this honestly is, I would say, a little shocking to me. I mean, it's a high budget Star Wars series for Disney Plus. Like, I was honestly expecting a little bit more, maybe a little bit closer to Mandalorian, but then again, the episode scope, size, and scale, and the actors in Mando probably cost a little bit more, so I think kind of my expectation was misplaced. Whatever the case is, 180 million is what most people are settling on, and that doesn't seem too crazy to me, quite honestly. You could definitely see that the makeup, prosthetics, CG, like, there are elements that definitely scream expensive. And then there's other ones that, watching it, you're like, well, okay, that looks a little cheaper, but this scene over here looks incredible. So it's a mixed bag. I get it. The thing with this is you got to realize that to produce some of these massive sets and the size and scope of the CG in these other worlds, that's where most of this is. And also the long, and I mean long, gestating R&D they had to do on this series contributes to that. This isn't just, 22 or 25 million per episode. It's like, this encompasses everything right out the gate, right? So the different writers, the different pitches, paying people, and all that, like, that all contributes to it. Hence why it gets cheaper as you continue to produce more seasons to do that and just pay actors more, and then it's offset by other things like merchandise. So it'll be interesting to see just how the series does and where it goes, because if I look at this, and I'll be real with you, for 180 million, it looks far superior to everything in She-Hulk. Now again, I'm not insulting She-Hulk because I genuinely really love that series, but I'm just saying if you compare the two, Acolyte looks so much better, which again, there's something to be said about rushing out that product, the She-Hulk, and how they handled it, and of course, some of the wonky CG that looks real bad from a distance.